Hello, everyone. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I just had the wind blown out of my sails a little bit, so give me a moment to get myself together. How is everyone? Let me know where you're checking in from, please. And no, Nikki, Nicole, you're not late. I was late. I just got some frustrating news right before having to start. So not very happy right now, but that doesn't take away from us talking about music because that's always fun. So, hello, Lobster Pizza and Other Fine Cuisine. What's up, TJ? Hey, Andrea. Hello, Jessica. Hey, H. Don. I said hello to Nikki Nicole. Hey, Taquan. K Popping Sid. What's up, sweet Alexa Love? Rachel, hello. Hello, Alana Butler. Let's see. Hi, Trishy. Hello, I'm Heartless. Oh, and that's from Madison, Alabama. Wow. Paola from Dominican Republic. That's what's up. Hi, Harley. Hello, Maya. Uh, K-pop and Sis from Houston. Woohoo! Sabby Sab. Hello. Another Alabamian. Shy Hinata 191. Hello, Hopi. And we got a Pompano Beach, Florida for Jimin's Thighs Are Everything, which is one of my most favorite usernames on all of YouTube. Hi, Rachel. Hello, V. Latrobe from Suriname, South America. Wow. Lonnie B. Farrell, hello. Secret K-pop princess, hello. She said you said my name right. Yay. We had a good time at KCON, right, fam? We did have a good time. Hi from California. Hello there, Naturally Nerdy 99. Is a live stream on for some of you. Is a live stream on for some of you. Trisha, you can't see me? Park me cha. Hi from North Carolina. Hi, Josie. Hello, Mary. Hot and rainy Florida. Oh my God, you said my name right. People usually say it wrong. I don't see how they messed that up. DAHN is Don. Hey, Ray Kim from Ann Arbor, one of my favorite places in Michigan. Toronto. Hey, Kadisha Williams. Let's see, we have Amaya again checking in from Kansas. And once again, hello, my TJ. And Sugar Cookie Monster with a cup of tea is checking in from Florida. All right, Aruba. Oh my. So yeah, I've been procrastinating on doing this because I was really frustrated with the fact that I'm going to have to try to muster up the same energy and enthusiasm that I had the first time that I did the breakdown for BTS Live. But I want to make sure that we go back over the song Live by BTS Jimin. I want us to look at NCT 127 Cherry Bomb. We're going to look at EXO's Monster. And then I have two other songs that I want to introduce you to. One is from the Feel Good Music Camp. They just released the album within the last 24 hours. And then one is from Luna, which is a pre-debut girl group that's going to have 12 members. So that's where we're going this evening. You would be surprised, especially when they call my name at school. I can only imagine them screwing it up. So let's go ahead and get the disclaimer out of the way. The disclaimer that I give all the time with a few changes of words here and there. In no shape, form, or fashion am I saying I am the authority on all music. I am a person who's worked in the American industry for music as well as the Korean industry for music, and I do have a very well-trained ear. My opinions are those of my own, but I can guarantee that after you experience a great moments in production and delivery moment with me, you'll never hear the music the same way. And that's the most important thing to me when we do these. So we're going to go ahead and start with BTS Live. Now, I need to pull over my tablet because music sounded so crappy last time when I was using my my little laptop. So let's go ahead and pull this up appropriately and get the song squared away. This is one of the few songs that on YouTube you cannot find a clean instrumental of whatsoever. It's going to sound like complete and utter garbage. And that's because you can't get the audio out of it relatively well to get a good, clean, crisp sound. Hi, Alexis Harrell. All right. The song is called Lies. It's by Bangtan Soyeondan, better known as BTS for you 1 to 2 and 2.5 year old K-pop fans. It's on the album Wings, which came out in 2016. Can you believe that that was last year when it came out? And the artist is Park Ji-min, who is the lead vocalist for the group. It was produced by Dax Kim, who is this phenomenal Korean producer who genuinely loves just R&B and soul music. He does have a YouTube channel. It hasn't been updated in a while. He is also on Instagram. He updates when he feels like it. So it's D as in dog, O, C as in Charles, S as in Sam, Kim, all one word, all capitalized as well. You've never unheard songs after GMP. I guess so, naturally nerdy. I guess it can really change the listening experience for people. I really enjoy that because I get a lot of people who tag me after the fact, like, yo, one of the things you talked about. So hello, maybe in the dial. And oh, hey, Princess Dread, hey, 88. Hello. All right. So the writers on this song, because we didn't necessarily acknowledge the writers when we did this on Periscope initially. The writers on this song are Dax Kim, a writer named Sumin. Jimin did have some writing credit on this, P-Dog, and then Hitman Bang. And y'all know who Hitman Bang is if you're a BTS fan. So I love this song for a multitude of reasons. And I tried to go back and watch my Periscope and try to pull some of those things that I really want you to pay attention to. The Periscope, unfortunately, gets cut off right before the 20-second mark. So there's a lot of things that we dived into that that are missing. So hopefully I'll be able to address those now at this time. Okay, so the song, in my understanding, is the perfect setup for G-Man to be the first to solo from the singer's line, the vocalist line, with an album. Not the first to drop a solo song, because obviously they do things on their own and they put them on SoundCloud and things of that sort. But an actual like mini album, I still firmly believe he'll be the first one out of the vocalist line to do so. And I feel that this is a fact because of the way that Lie was composed and the way that it was written. A lot of you, when we did this on Periscope, felt that it was necessary to acknowledge Stigma by V, because I said nothing that BTS has ever done sounds like Lie. Okay, Stigma is a great song and it's jazz, but there's some things that play around in jazz, some of the instrumentation and whatnot that we've already been exposed to in other BTS songs. It might feel like it's a stretch to you. Hello, is that my son? Hello, CD. It might seem like it's a stretch to you, but when you listen to Just One Day, some of the bass instrumentation and things, those will fall into the caveat of smooth jazz. So we've already been down that route. Lie takes you somewhere we ain't been. We ain't been nowhere close to where Lie is. You understand? So it's an absolute perfect segue to establish him as the first one to step out from the vocalist line to actually have a tangible mini album. And I'm just very excited about it. It's distinctly unique. The production on it is just disgusting. The musicality is insanity. And I love the song. So we're going to start with the first 14 seconds. And I'm looking at my notes. If you keep seeing me do a lot of dropping down, I'm looking at my notes because, again, I can't bring back that excitement from the first time I talked about this song. There's nothing like that. But the things that I spat out at you all in that I can bring back. So lies within the first 14 seconds of the song. Music, all music has verses, introductions. It might have a bridge, a pre-bridge, a chorus, and so on and so forth. This song goes against the grain completely. It goes completely against the tradition of how a song is supposed to be set up. And that's because of the rhyme structure. The rhyme structure is extremely unique for this particular song. Rhyme structure is something that you might hear like AABB or ABAB, where you have the first two lines, their last word rhymes, or the first and the third line and the second and the fourth, their last word rhymes, or whatever the case may be. And this is the same with poetry as well. Commonly you'll hear AABB or ABAB. This song goes AAAB. Actually, it goes 4 A's and a B. Quite a few A's. So AAAAB. That's its rhyme structure. That's its stanza. And what makes this so unique is The ad libs, they also rhyme in between the lines. And then we're doing this in 2 different languages. I'm going to come back to this because I want to go back to those first 14 seconds, because obviously there's no lyrics in the first 14 seconds. And I'm not talking about the part where the music goes, not there. I'm talking about the literal first 14 seconds of the song. There's no beat. It leads with a tonic chord. That's the chord that you hear throughout the entirety of the song. If you're a person who types a lot, that's your home row note, for lack of better terms. It's the main key. And it picks up pace when it starts going. It picks up pace, but there's still no immediate downbeat until the 22nd, well, the 22 to 23 second mark. So when you hear that boom, boom, it's really, really dynamic. That's just a smooth setup. It gets you very invested in the suspense of what's about to happen. We don't necessarily know the direction of where the song is going or anything of the sort. And no, Fiera, you are not late. I only started 5 minutes ago, technically. And thank you, Alexa. She says, I like how you know your music, girl. Respect. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Paola said Rain was pretty jazzy, too. Yes, it was. Nikki Nicole says many other K-pop songs, going back to that jazz reference, she says, especially last year. Indeed. And the year before that, you had a lot of brass as well. 2015 was a brassy ass year. All right. Back to that rhyme structure, that stanza that I was talking about. Again, I said this is 4 A's and a B. There's almost a monorhyme because of the repeated tonal word. And I'm putting word in quotes, because if you're ending on hand, sand, plan, band, then monotone would be you have the same pitch the whole time where you talk and whatnot. This gives you the same rhyming tone because of the words that he picked. And then the other thing that makes it so unique is them going with the 4A and B stanza. That's very common in Arabic and Latin music. But that's not to say that Western music, American music, doesn't incorporate that as well. If you look on Wikipedia and you look at rhyming structure and stanza for music, one of the American artists that you will see who is actually having a comeback later this week is none other than Jay-Z. He used it in one of the verses of one of his raps. Another thing about this stanza, this 4 A's and a B stanza, is it's not quite, but it's very close to Scottish stanza. So you've got these South Korean men producing a song with a Western R&B feel who are incorporating Arabic, Latin, and Scottish stanziatic, I don't even know if that's a word, stanza protocol, for lack of better terms, to their song. It makes it very eclectic and very beautiful. So hello, S. Ruse 95. Let's go ahead and play the first 14 seconds. Most of us are familiar with the drama of how it comes on, but there's some things that I want to point out for you. And one of my most favorite things about this song to acknowledge is a lot of you like to try to pick out whose vocalists is whose. And we'll get to that in just a moment to clarify. A little bit of a hiccup, y'all. All right, here we go. That's the first 14 seconds, and then moving into the change of the pace. We still have that tonic chord. It never really changes through the song at all, regardless of what's going on. Very dramatic, you know. And then you have that, yeah. Okay, this is where we're talking about who's doing what. A lot of people are like, man, who's the chick on this song who's singing along with him? Okay, there's no denying there's a female's audio on this. But what I want you to understand is it not just a female. It is G-Man. G-Man's falsetto and his vocal range is just something to not play with. A lot of people think the part that goes, when he does that, and I said when he does that, a lot of people think it's a female. It ain't no girl, y'all. That's him. His vocals is just that sickening. First and foremost, let me just put it all out there. The songs that we'll be talking about, I'm going to have a lot of moments where I just want to run away from the screen because they give me so much emotion. And when I even posted that I was doing this, I said on Twitter that we're talking about some of my favorite songs and I'm going to be emotional. These songs, you literally feel them with the beat that they picked for it, the notes that they chose for it. You can feel it within you. So it ain't just a chick singing. This is G-Man showing out, you know. Let's see what some of you are saying. Aisha says that is all G-Man. Yes, yes, yes. Quite a bit of it is. I'm not saying that he's not supported by a female lyricist as well in this, but it is predominantly him because it is his song. Nikki's like, that's crazy. G-Man says, question, did any of the other members appear on the solo songs or was it the soloists themselves? For this particular song, he didn't have any of the artists from BTS back him on this at all. It's completely him. I have not looked at the details of the other songs to be certain, but I wouldn't be shocked if some of them help back each other up. And even if they did, they haven't been noted. But I'd have to listen with my headphones and really, really dismantle the song before I can tell you by tonal delivery if anybody was on additional songs. One of the best ones of that I've done will be the first listen to August D's mixtape when I pointed out for everybody who I knew the background vocals were in the gang, the extra audio on the August D lead track. Once you know an artist's voice, you can pick it up very quickly. His voice is also so clear, like crystal clear. Yes, Farrah. Trish, she says, what? He the one doing those hot female sound soprano notes? Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, G-Man has a very high singing voice, so I never thought it was a girl. There we go. See, some people are on that. People forget that vocal diversity that some of us tenors can pull out. Exactly. And CD is a perfect example of that. This is the first time I'm hearing this song. What? Sweet Alexa, you are in for a treat. TJ says G-Man's vocal athletics makes you get the stank face. They are that good. Yes. Christine Williams, hello. She says, Li's vibe was very airy compared to the other solo songs on the Wings album. Yes, it was. To give him a lot of space to just play. I always assumed it was him. He has hit some crazy high notes before. Remember, Let Me Know? This is nothing new, just amazing and wonderful. If Gemini has range like that, then I can see why he would be the first vocalist to do a solo. Thank you. Savvy Sav says his vocal range is unbelievable. He can hit bass notes, then go straight to falsetto. I was a high alto, and I would explode trying to hit that. He can back his own vocals. I'm so ready for this. Hello, KS Rising. So let's go ahead and take the song back to the very beginning. I'm already sweating. Not taking his hat off, though. Strings and synths, bass. Now that yeah, that's not him. There's a yeah inserted in there as an ad lib. That's an additional backing vocalist. What I want you to hear in this, is all songs have ad libs from artists and things. Even the songs that I produce. If you go back and you listen to the song Elixir on the Miss Blink playlist, there's a part in the song where you hear me go, yeah, out of nowhere. I was jamming while I was making the song. So almost all songs have ad libs to it. What Dox Kim did in the production process of this, see now I'm about to get the Holy Ghost about it. Lord, what he did in the production process of this is use those ad libs to transition from one part of the song to the next. And the ad lib that he used, ladies and gentlemen, is G-Man's breathing. Stop yourself in 2017 with this 2016 track. This man transitions from one part of the song to another with a or a and it's just beast mode. Like, oh my God. You have that compared with the string instruments, which are cellos. There's violin as well, but cellos. And it's just, see, I'm doing a thing. Okay, it's just dope. I want you to listen to the part before it gets to, and I can't even do it that high because my vocals can't reach that high. My voice is deeper than G-Man's, for crying out loud. So unless he's talking in Satori, then that's another thing. But you can hear him breathing to lead up to what's about to happen. I will point it out as best as I can, but of course, those of you who are not new to great moments in production and delivery, you know the importance of going back to these songs with some good solid headphones, or maybe sitting in your car and cranking that bad boy up to 11 and really hearing everything encompass you and go around you. So let's go ahead and rewind it just a little bit, and I'll try to identify those parts for you, okay? 내게 말해 너의 달콤한 미소 내게 말해 속삭이던 내 귓가에 말해 Don't be like a prey Smooth like a snake breath now 내게서 떠나줘 내게서 떠나줘 That boy is cutting up, ladies and gentlemen. Do you hear the openness of this song? And oh my God, he is the weight of this song. He fills it up with the vocaling with his vocals. I'm sorry, not with the vocaling, with the vocals. This is insane. Okay, let me go back up and read what you all are saying. There is so much resonance in that cello. It makes me thank you. The cello came through on this. The beginning of the song kind of reminds me of one of Michael Jackson's songs. Remember how MJ used to put on a classic instrumental in some of his songs, like Heal the World? I think it was Gone Too Soon and Heal the World. Yes, there you go. He also did it with Will You Be There? That's one of my favorites. In fact, the introduction to Will You Be There literally makes me tear up every single time. I cannot resist it. It's that beautiful to me. I can feel it in my bones. I love how you break this song down. I watched the first video you did of this, and I'm here back again, ready to sit for another few hours. Yeah! Am I the only one who's imagined a video in their head while listening to this song? Because it needed one. God, it needed one. Sorry about the misspelled words. It's okay. I read in like multiple languages at this point. So this song puts me in my feels. Dick O'Kim says it really does need a video. Everybody going, hey, yes. I heard the ooh, so much sass in his voice. He's giving it to us. Chills every time. Internally shocked. I always imagine the video with have him sitting on the couch with flames in the background. Flames belong to sugar. This would be something far more ethereal. I've been listening to music the wrong way. God bless you. Welcome to the other side. And when we get to the next song that we're going to talk about, I'm more than likely going to tear up talking about it because it validated what my ears hear. It really does need a video. Everybody's on there. I'm in a quiet place and I'm trying so hard not to scream or smile too hard. Too many people around. The wing instrument in the beginning was everything. I've never heard the breathing part. I've listened to this song so many times. My mind is blown. Woo! He's a visual, a vocalist, and dances like, hello. Oh, did Jim say making money, or is that just me? No, he didn't say making money. Let's go back. And again, like I said, this fails you all by having to use my music and then putting it through a webcam. It does no justice to what's going on in this song. You have to listen to it. So we're going to go back just enough for him to be able to get his on. Then we're going to go into another part where the song completely transitions. Hey, Pluto girl, the song is going to transition a bit and take the beat out again. And then it's going to build up into a classic rock sound, believe it or not. So let's go with it. Let's go. We're going back to the 21-second mark, right before the beat drops in. 내게 말해 너의 달콤한 미소 내게 말해 속삭이던 내 귓가에 말해 Don't be like a prey Smooth like a snake 벗어나고 싶은데 내게서 떠나줘 내게서 떠나줘 You better cut up, G-Man. Take the beat out. Building up to classic rock. 거짓 속에 헤어날 수 없어 나도 숨을 들여놓고 거리는 날 이쪽에서 날 떠나줘 이 고통에서 헤어날 수 없어 오늘 나를 구해줘. Y'all, the beauty of this song is just, it's undeniable. They could not have given G-Man a much more powerful song for him to just show off on. This is absolutely incredible. Let's go back and read some of the things you're saying, and then we're going to jump into the next song, because I don't want to spoil this with breaking it down. There's some amazing cadences with his delivery and whatnot. In fact, let me give you just one thing. I just want y'all to hear the raspiness, the growl on this note that he about to let out, and then we'll read and then move forward. Hold on. Yes. Okay, let's go back and read what you all are sharing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Such a great song. I can't even fangirl because I'm sick. Oh, I'm a heartless nobody. Please feel better soon. It sucks because this deserves a fangirl moment or three. Farrah says, this and Stigma were my guilty pleasures on this album. I love them all, but V-Man brought such different colors to their song. TJ says, and then the rhyming between Hangul and English, dead. Yes, baby. K. Nicole said, I think he said, tell me. Sweet Alexa Love says, can someone do a dance cover to this? Nikki Nicole got the sad face. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Oh my God, this song is crazy. It's going everywhere. Like, where am I? Ooh. I always wonder what instrument was in the chorus. It sounds like an organ. Let's go back and find out. It's more than likely a synthesized piano because it's plucking noises that sound like real starry, but that you have a bass guitar and then you have an electric guitar as well. The chorus reminds me of a waltz. Yes, it does. The dun 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 dun. Yes, it does remind me of a waltz as well. And at one point, TJ said it has a little bit of a feel of Argentine tango in terms of how the song comes on. It's like he's floating during the chorus, all up in the air. This is amazing. Miss Wicked, you're right on time. See, from classy to rock beat, then back to classy. Madness. He better growl, yeah, chaos rising. And he feels that his voice is inadequate. Caught in a lie. You better say it. I love how you're so passionate about it and love learning new things to pay attention to when listening to these songs. I can't help it. Music and food are the languages that'll heal the world. There's no denying it. You learn about people's culture through their food, and you learn about what ignites their passions, what stirs their soul, what strikes their pain through their music. So yeah, I'm very, very passionate about those two things. His voice is so beautiful, undeniably. Love this song, says Diamond Songbird. Oh, all right, so let's get into, was the yeah transition part G-Man or the backup vocals? It was both. And then there's a cello that does it on its own. So you didn't hear the growl when you go in and he goes, let me fast forward. It's not the traditional like you would hear Bobby growl, but it goes, when he goes, it's run howl. It's a growl in there. We'll get there. The cello's gonna go to. There it is. It's in that area. My son says, I know this song is performed with modern dance, but I want to see it done with burlesque. Boy, that would be hot. Yes. That 5-note run, control and crazy. Yes. Hi, Nazia Burlesque. All right. We're getting into the next song. And the next song is, sorry, see, I'm already throwing my hands. The next song is Monster by EXO. Okay. First and foremost, I already loved the song to begin with. And then I'm a fan of London Noise. And for those of you who are unaware, I had the amazing opportunity of being able to sit in on their workshop at KCON about the production and development of this song. Also, I had the amazing opportunity to interview them. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with everyone very, very soon. Monster was on the Exact album, which came out in 2016. It's by EXO. The writers are Kenzie, and Kenzie is a queen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know who Kenzie is, she is SM Town royalty. She is an older lady. She's in her 40s, but she's written almost everybody's song at SM. So her and London Noise, which is Hayden and Greg, they wrote the lyrics for this, and you can find the English language version of the song on YouTube. But the production of this, I can't talk about it without getting emotional, y'all. The first time I heard Monster, I heard so many things in the song, and I'm like, my brain must be going crazy. I know I hear things that other people don't hear in songs, but I felt like I was hearing too much. This past Friday, when I sat in their workshop and listened to these two men talk about all of the things that I was hearing and hadn't told anybody, that messed me up. I was sitting in the audience for a good chunk of time with my hands over my mouth like this, because if I blinked hard enough, I would have cried. It validated that me making music and me loving music the way that I do isn't just for YouTube, isn't just for show. I really have a blessed skill, and I can't wait to take you all through this song. I did it on Periscope once before, and unfortunately it's deleted. So this is why it's being brought back now. So let's look at some of the comments that you all said before I start getting into this song. And I'm going to get emotional talking about it because the song is a beast. K. Nicole says, yes, language and food. Couldn't have said it any better about how I feel about language and food being the bloodline of peace and serenity in this world. I think that music is honestly just the language of our souls speaking to each other. That is why no translation is needed. Good job, Farrah. Let's see, you can call me Monster. You said my name right. Y'all are shocked about how many times I say people's names right. Hi, Paris. Nikki is still dying. Talking about I'm dead. D.O. Talking about EXO. Precious Lauren says, oh my God, yes, love Monster. Yes, oh my God, word. Yes, I did get to have a moment to interview them. I saw Kung Siu. What I missed? Nothing yet. K-pop breathe forever. I still haven't recovered from Monster. EXO, my ultimate bias group. Well, I hope you are honored by how I talk about this particular song for them. And I want you all to know that this song was not just a big deal because of London Noise being able to produce this and Lucky. It was the first song for this group that chart #1 on the Billboard's World Digital. So this was a really, really big deal. Let's see. They're coming back in July. So far away. July 1st is Saturday. They coming soon. Okay, Chin and Dio, we're showing out. Yes, they were on this song. My goodness. Someone did a mashup of Monster and Overdose. It's lit. Is it true that it's a romanized way of abuse? Which word are we talking about, Trishy? Reconnect me so I can help you. Every time I listen to Monster, I hear something new that I never heard before. It's so sickening. Yes, I'm excited because Monster had me shook. Will you upload this live stream on your channel for people that have to leave early? Absolutely. I always upload my live streams. Ready to get lit and educated. You can call me Monster. Girl, me too. And I know very little about music and that stuff, but I swear after listening to that second time, I heard stuff I didn't know was there. I'm glad you were sharing your gift with us. Thank y'all. I thought I was hearing things too. Oh my God. A lot of times when I can't talk about what I'm feeling, I always, oh, it's a broken one. We got to wait till the rest of what she said. I live for the channel. One of the best. Thank you very much, Nazia. Bacon and Suho hit really interesting notes in this song. I wish Suho got more lines. His vocal color is beautiful and deserves more love. No, check out Monster and Cherry Bomb mashup. There's some good mashups out there. I'm not skilled at producing them, but there's some good ones out there. Vocal line was amazing. Wow, I'm surprised EXO didn't top the charts before Monster. They charted, but this song had to be the one. You got. It's so much going on in this song, y'all. This is the most intense 3 minutes and 54 seconds ever, okay? All right, here we go. I'm a music major, so I kind of know what you're talking about with music. Yes, music majors. Dance line was amazing. All right, I'm gonna not throw up. I'm already emotional and the song hasn't even started. Okay, here we go. play songs to tell people my emotions. Good job, Kira. I do send songs and music to people sometimes when I can't verbally articulate what I'm feeling. All right, here we go. We're just gonna get into the first. We'll get to the first few seconds. That's 6 seconds. That's just 6 seconds. When that first came on, for those of us who watch the K-pop videos, it's absolutely impossible for you to hear that and not see them move and do all of it. You can't detach the two. You cannot. Okay. We start off with something very simple. Greg and Hayden explained, which I was assuming, but they confirmed. They started off with something really simple. Doom, 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 doom. And they started putting production sounds on it. And it made it sound distorted and distant for them to get that particular sound. What we just learned from the previous song, one of the things that we were talking about, the tonic chord, that's a part of it. That stays throughout the entirety of the song. It never changes pace. All right. Then you bring the beat. Very open. The thing that makes this song so incredible is every single count of 8, something changes. Such as now you're about to get something now. Hey, hey, hey. Did you know that there was a hey there? Did you also know that as soon as those hays are done, you start getting this sweeping noise coming in? It's like, what? What is happening? Let's go back. We're only 26 seconds in, and we've already experienced 3 transitions before we even get to the bridge. No games were played here. Let's go back. Oh my God. Okay. Bass with a little bit of distortion. Oh yeah, let's rewind that so you can hear that. Listen. Now we're getting the gang noise. Extra sound. Now we're getting the build up. You have it's going everywhere. Why? There's so much, oh my God. There's so much going on in that build up to the transition for the chorus. The music gets so open. And Greg and Hayden said that they have a tendency to put too much into music. That's my production style. I'd rather give you way too much to overwhelm you so that every time you listen to my music, there's a new sound that you didn't notice, than not give you enough. They build you up so largely that you can hear the clicking of the different machines in this. And there's no machines involved. It's nothing but just layers and layers of loops and whatnot from when they presented it. But there's such a buildup. There's some reverb. It's insane. Let's go back just a few counts so we can experience the buildup again. Oh my God, this song is freaking incredible. And then when you're listening to it as an instrumental, you don't expect it to take off the way it does. You'll never hear all of these things going on if you're listening to it with the lyrics. But again, this song is not just a great moment in production, because the songs we're looking at this evening are production and delivery. This is a great moment in delivery as well. The boys put some stanky ad-libs on there that you might not have ever noticed, but I'm hoping I'll be able to pull up the appropriate clip for you so that you can hear it. So we're going back to the 30-second mark, okay? goes on in the chorus around the 1 minute 2 second mark that I want you to notice when you listen to this at your own time. So you got that boom, 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 boom. You're gonna hear something go. It's like there's no reason for it. But when you have a groove going and you're producing a song, you're like, it's missing just one little thing. That was the one little thing it was missing. Let's go back 10 seconds and go back to the build-up. I'll try my best to identify it, but literally my head is just gone right now because I'm in the zone of this song. All right. You will not be able to hear it through my speakers. You'll have to experience this with some headphones. Let me look for the acapella version of this so you can hear some of the ad-libs that the boys were doing. While I'm looking for that, let me go back and read some of the things that you all are saying. So, oh my God, this song is just, it literally makes me want to tear up every time. All right. So we are at, I'm sweating. God, I'm sweating bad. It just got me emotional. All right. Definitely one of my favorite songs. It is intense. The song and that dance by Felicia. Transform. Oh my God, yes, this got me shook. When you got 9 members, it's kind of hard to distribute lines fairly. Touche. I know the dance fits with the song. I used to do stuff like this all the time. I was in band for 5 years. Love breaking down music and how it works together. Ashley, you are so me. When I listen to Monster, I love it. The first 6 seconds had my brows and my hairline. Damn, I caught it live. Yes, Jesus. Welcome, Kim Hyman. It's Heman, actually. I'm sorry. It could be Kim Hyman, but that would just be real interesting. The bass is so dissonant. It almost sounds industrial. Exactly. Now that sound is iconic. It will always make me think Monster. Shooketh. Monster is a continuation of Overdose, and no, Monster didn't about romanticize the beats. No, it didn't. Girl, nope, never noticed. I'm learning, fam. Oh my God, just got in and I'm already slayed with Monster. I thought that it was a hi-hat. Wow, that beat sounds even more amazing just in its instrumental. I just got here. Hello, Mall 2097. I wasn't ready. I never heard all this when I watched the video. Oh my God. I love the transitions in this song. You get a different vibe and it's still the same song. I know I was there. Some sweeping noise. Everybody tell me there was not. Yeah, it is a sweeping noise in there. It's chaotic. I never heard a beat like this. I thank you for this video. You're welcome. Everybody putting up fire flags. It's lit. That little part, that beat had me before the vocals. You just took me there. Well, I knew this song was lit. The sweet Jesus. Ashley, make you really open your ears to songs. I wish I knew what exact second it was so I could point it out. Yes, I love layers in music. This makes me miss band and music theory. Even though there is so much, it fits so well. It's so good. The song is honestly a masterpiece. Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus. My soul, my eyes are tearing up right now. Mine were. This song is a monster. I never noticed all the transitions or the hey in there. Wow, so much noise at once. This sounds freaking amazing. So many changes got my head about to explode. It sounds like it was made in the warehouse from the music video. I knew the song was lit, but dang, that was awesome. Wow, hadn't noticed a few of the things. This instrumental hit me in my soul. Oh my God. We got so many messages on there. You know I like to be able to read as much as possible because when people go back and watch this, they don't get to see those comments. So I try my best to make sure to address those. All right. I'm hoping this is the acapella, the correct one. We'll see in just a second. Oh. Crazy. That's it. That's it. Look at this claw. Let me put it down. There's nothing more amazing than seeing the producers that you admire get hype over their own shit and then get hype over the artist. There's parts in the acapella when the producers, London Noise, got the stems of the men singing that like you could just see them getting hyped. Like, yeah, that's my part. Like that vocal. The reverb that they put on this, and this is also the mixing and mastering process. It's not just exclusively them, but they carry a great load of it. Them as in EXO, because you have to have the vocal dexterity to do this. The line is, she got me going crazy. You could leave it at that. But what makes it more intense and to personify the craziness is to have that bad boy coming in and out of the left and right speakers. So it's going crazy. Yeah. It's like, what? So let's try that. Let's just, ooh. She got me going crazy. No games were played. No games were played. EXO came out last year like, okay, we've been gone. You forgot that we are beast idols. Who decided to take the echo? Who decided that let's take this up another level and reverb it? It just stressed me all the way out like this. I cannot. Let's do it one more time, and then we're going to move forward. I don't have, obviously, the actual stems of how this was broken down, but when London Sound broke it down this past Friday, what they did was they took apart pieces of the chorus so you could hear how the harmonies were layered. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disrespectful to anything that you thought you understood, but I'll do my best to articulate it as much as possible here. Here we go. She got me gone crazy. Wishing Johnny 넌 아름다운 나의 goddess 갇혀있지 yeah 두드릴 테니 날 background 감춰진 스릴을 줄게 눈동자에 호기심에 이미 넌 빠져들었고 layering. Don't be afraid, love is the way. Let's go back to that part. Don't be afraid, love is the way. You might hear, don't be afraid, love is the way, or don't be afraid, love is the way, and don't be afraid. You might hear the three-part harmony. Did you hear that? A. Let's go back so you can hear it. I went too far. I went too far. Let's bring it forward. I went too far. I'm moving it too fast. Don't be afraid. Love is the way. Did you hear the A then? Don't be afraid. Hey, love is the way. Hey, let's try it again. You can call me don't be afraid. Love is the way. Shawty, I got it. You can call me monster. I'm in your heart, babe. 뒤집고 무너뜨리고 삼켜. 그래 넘쳐답니까. You better hit the notes. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I felt like I was gonna run. I felt like I was gonna leave. I felt like I needed to get up and go. The harmonies are no game. The harmonies aren't even in a traditional format, okay? Like, they cut up. Let's go back. Shorty, I got it. You can call me monster. You got, I'm creeping in your heart, babe. All the way down there. Then you got these high, stupid, yelling, I cannot hit them notes. EXO, do the thing. Okay, let's back up. Music is incredible. My God. I thought about leaving. Somebody was like, I thought she was going to leave. I thought about getting up and leaving. I thought about leaving. Why they sound like a church choir? Take me to church. Sound like someone singing from the next room. Yes, because of the way that the boys deliver. All right. Don't be afraid. Hey. Love is the way. Hey. Shawty, you got it. You can call me monster. I'm in your heart, babe. 뒤집고 무너뜨리고 삼켜. 그래 넘쳐답니까. 널 만져 놓을 거야. 네 맘속에 각인된 채. Please tell me you noticed that. The hey, and it's not even a hey, it's actually eh. It takes place in the chorus right before. 널 만져 놓을 거야. 네 맘속에 각인된 채. 죽어도 영원히 살래. I can tell you from personally sitting in front of the producers and seeing this part in the song is one of their favorite lyrical deliveries. Not this. Right here. You call me, they love that whole part right there, and I got goosebumps. Give me a second, y'all. My God. Oh. The song is already dope. The music is already dope on its own. You take the music out and let these boys sing. How dare you ever say EXO cannot sing? How dare you ever? Do you hear what they doing? Even though it might be a little bit of a strain because you have to hear it through my webcam. Their vocals are insanely strong and beautiful. So we're going to go back over that just one more time, and then we're going to move into the rest of the song because there's still more ad-libs that I want you to pay attention to. Let's go back. Oh man. You are me, coming monster. 네 맘으로 들어갈게. She got me going crazy. 내 심장이 뛰네. 내가 좀 소리하기 급해. Too much going on. 그다고 술하지 못해. 널 보았어. 아침은 너를 원해. Yes! Sorry. Sorry. They took Lay's vocal and went, yeah. They made it gang up on his own line. Like, king your faves ever. Oh, okay, let me take a break and let's go back and read some of the things because I'm dying and it's just emotional for me. Oh, EXO always had me stressed and they haven't even came back yet. Boy, they were snatching wigs by twos with those vocals. All the way made for music. My ear isn't there yet, but I swear I hear it. I'm only 14 and I'm so done with Monster. This is amazing. The background though, get it, Chin? Yes, Kai. She said I cannot, but let's do it again. And I'm like, yes. Disrespectful. The harmonies in this song snatch me every time. I never heard the A. EXO comes from my soul every time they pop up on my playlist. She is killing me with these logics. I kind of heard it. Haha, that's how you know the song's so lit. You got to vibe and say A in the booth. Yes. I hear harmonies all the time, but that A though, I heard it. I heard the A. Let it out, Ashley. Dead and gone. Harmonies kill my soul every single time. I'm not a big fan of EXO, but I like their songs though. Take it to church, boys. Give me that soul. With these harmonies, I need Slash type rock instrumentals. If they ever did a rock version of this, I wouldn't survive. Hit the church run. EXO do the thing. Me. These vocals, EXO truly did that. I can't really hear that much off the harmonies because when vocals is kind of overpowering. Yeah, but you need some headphones to hear it, sweet Alexa. I guarantee you're going to hear some magic. Wow, this is sick. I love it when you go crazy about music. Thank you, Regina. Some artists forget just how pleasing it is to hear good harmonies. I'm dead. Baekhyun truly killed this. That's my favorite part. Hey, K-pop mamas, how they hit those notes. I'm having the same feeling of when I first saw the music video and heard the song. Oh my gosh, that got me. I feel like every member got a chance to shine in this song, whether it was lines or ad-libs. Shake me. Hey, Harold. This song kills and gives me life. People can shut the hell up about noise. They are so amazing. Get a breather, Ashley, and breathe. This is making me want to run around in circles and scream. EXO vocals always on point. Kings, babies. Legends. That's right, my type. That's right, my type, Christine, is murder. That's what I never understood. I don't get why people say EXO can't sing. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Hey, Jess. EXO has some of the strongest vocal talent in the last 6 years. Music has expanded so much in the last decade. All right, let's go back because this second verse is filled with so many ad-libs. Once again, listen for Lay ganging up on his own spot. It goes, hey. It's just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, let's go back. Oh, okay. That's right, my time. There's a lot of reverb, a lot of echo. Larry, part. By the way, there's no A on this one. That was Kai getting hype. That's right, my time. 가슴은 거짓말하네. 시작됐어 내 안에서 위험한 신호를 보내. Don't be afraid, love is the way. Oh, let me correct myself. There is an A there, but it's not Kai. It's another person this time. Woo. I retract my statement.
You can call me monster. I'm forbidden your heartbeat. 뒤집고 무너뜨리고 삼켜. 그래 넌 좋답니까? 널 맞춰 놓을 거야. 네 맘속에 각인된 채 죽어도 영원히 살래.
Crossing areas.
You call me monster. 네 맘으로 들어갈게.
That high note.
Bang Ryan. 네 삶을 다 뒤집어 버리는 게 I'm sorry you make me so crazy you know you do Yeah 모두 날 두려워해 So I'm untouchable 근데 내 진심은 왜 결국에 날 커버 못해 숨어서 저보다가 깜짝 놀라지 내게 난 티노미 같은 난 내 존재의 일부 날 그대로 받아들여 너의 두려움 걱정은 접어두려 네가 그리만 하고 통은 누려 거기 받아들여 널 안되고 가지고 놀아 내 손에서 맘껏 놀아 도망가지 않아 영원히 난 돌아 We're coming monster I'm repeating your heart
Yeah, boys.
그래 넌 좋답니까 널 맞춰 놓을 거야.
So that's the song. That's the song. We don't need to even finish it. Full fangirl mode activated. Like that jump goes so hard. K-pop mama said, I love that your camera can never keep up with you. Never. It never can. I get too excited. All right. Now that we're coming off of EXO, we're going to stay in the world of SM entertainment and make our way over to NCT 127 with this absolutely amazing cherry bomb. Man, y'all, I don't even know what to tell you except for the fact that I'm going to get lit on this as well. While I'm getting that queued up, let's look back at all of you all's comments because, again, people who watch this live stream don't get to read those things. They disappear. All right. Oh, my God. I had to get turned for a second. That should run. Hey, Trishy. Let's see. I knew that was late. King of China came all the way through. I'm not going to hear this song in the same way again. Wynn's voice is overpowering a little, so it's kind of hard to hear the rest of Chin's voice, you mean? Chin? Because you got a W there. I'm for real thinking about doing a guitar cover of this, but Jesus, I wouldn't know where to freaking start. Just start and just let the creativity take hold. Yes, the ad-libs. I meant to say Chin. There we go, Chin. Hi, Jess. Chanhyul and Lay took the cake for me on the second verse. Chin's voice is overpowering. That high note. I'm so proud of him. Their vocals are clean. Chanhyul is my bias. Zoom in. Let's see. Singing this live must be no joke. I've seen it live, and it is no joke. Who else mine went to She Dropped the Soap? Bacon, if you don't sing, Chin. God, I can't even imagine being able to sing so clean like this. The way they cut those notes off. Rap line. Chanyo. Everybody talking about Get It, Ashley. Oh, my gosh. Echo can have these edges. EXO can have these edges. Calm down, Ashley. She too turned. Dio's runs. Sehun got lines, y'all. That's what I say when I do the fangirl version of that. Sehun has lines. Oh my God, he has lines. Give me my everything back. This song gave me the exotic desert vibe with body rolls and all. I internally scream. Each singular thing that makes this music video is on point, adding up to such an amazing ultimate moment. The feels are evident. Almost threw my phone at an imaginary EXO. Dio's solo moment is one of the only moments with minimal reverb, allowing him to literally punch his way through the vocals. Yes, this is my mess. Cherry Bomb is a certified bop. Indeed it is. So much of a certified bop that it's the first time that Apple Music brought Korean artists to the States to do one of the This Day at Apple moments. It's very incredible. And quite a few of us in MacG Productions were there to experience it this past weekend. I've been here for a while, just sitting here watching you. I'm in complete awe of you, my dear Ashley. Formal bow. 감사합니다. 스승님의 언니. 정말 ito. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I am extremely happy about this. Yes. My sister says, yes. I'm sad I missed live. I'll go back and watch it later. Look at all them cherry bombs from Maybe Me Da. I'm crying. Let's see. I love Cherry Bomb. BTS. Well, we did BTS already in Mall 2097. Let's see. Sorry, she started singing Run and I lost it. Hey, Chan is still a baby. Yes, he is. He's very much a baby. You see how serious I got? I already love this song, but you just brought it to a new level for me. Oh, thank you. Not always has that one English line that will start a trend. I meant to say NCT. Hey, girl. Hello, Tashina Ferguson. All right. Cherry Bomb. Let's just go ahead and give you some of the information about it because I do believe it's important to acknowledge those who had a hand in this song. Hey, Chihuahua. All right. Cherry Bomb. See, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It sounded extremely creepy, and I apologize for that. Cherry Bomb, the music, although it had a lot of people involved, one of the key creators of the actual song is Mr. Dwayne Abernathy Jr. This black guy who has produced for quite a few American artists. And there is an interview of him floating around on all the K-pop websites about just his overjoyed experience and hearing this song come to life and how he said it didn't matter what the language was. The cadences and deliveries on the rap and everything just made the song lit. So he know what's up. But we have Dwayne Abernathy Jr., Jennifer DeSilvio. We have Deez. Jessica is not Deez Nuts. We have Deez, Jacob Mihobi, Rudy Dog, Michael Woods, Kevin White, Andrew Bazzi, and MZMC. A lot of diversity in the people who had a hand in the music. The arrangement of it came from Dim Joints, Deez, and Yo Young Jin. And then the lyrics, which were confirmed by NCT on their own, were written by Taeyong and Mark. Deep Flow, Im Jung Kyo, and Oh Min Ju also had a hand in it as well. But Taeyong and Mark wrote the raps as is. And they said that they took a lot of consideration into acknowledging their fan base as well as the members of the group when they wrote their rap. So they were coming from a very true place. Yeah, they talking some junk and whatnot, but they're talking the swag that's necessary to show that NCT is here to stay. And I'm saying it now. I've said it on Twitter, and I will continue to say it. This is the next group to watch, without a shadow of a doubt. They will be the next competing factor in the successful forward movement of SM Entertainment. There's a lot of legends there, and the new babies would be Red Velvet, and then, of course, the NCT subunits. But this is the unit to watch. I kid you not, especially with them saying that NCTU might have a rotation of its roster, which is really peculiar to me, but whatever. So, I'm ready. This song is 3 minutes and 56 seconds long, and there's more transitions in it than you might have realized. The song feels long because the music video feels really, really long. But again, it's a damn bop. It's a bop. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna point out some of the things that change and shift around in this song. Here we go. I ain't ready.
Pure like cherry bomb, bullet yum, bullet pure like cherry bomb, bullet yum, bullet pure like cherry bomb, bullet yum, bullet pure like cherry bomb, bullet yum.
We're going to pause it right there. We've already had a key change, and we've also changed how the chorus sounds. So that I'm the biggest hit on the stage. The music doesn't just go in a consistent it doesn't do that. It goes it triples over itself. It falls over itself. So just in case you didn't notice, Jessica's having flashbacks. Her living in Europe prevents her from having all of the fangirl experiences I have here in the States. So her being able to be literally this close to NCT 127 just a few days ago, she's probably going to be scarred for life for a moment. Kind of like how I was with JB and GOT7 after seeing them way too close. So, so again, The chorus doesn't just go dun, 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 dun. It goes dun, 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 dun. So let's go back. She said, so close.
Yum, bullet, peel, like cherry bomb, bullet, yum, bullet, peel, like cherry bomb, yum.
Milk change. Pause. Back. They added something to it. Random noises that you didn't know was in there. Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's rewind. Did you hear that clap? It's one little. That's dope. One clap. Chorus. There doesn't seem to be that many transitions in the song, and there aren't that many. However, when you get past the first and second verse, the way that the bridge sounds completely and utterly different from everything else in the song. By the way, when I do the little body parts and whatnot, because I have a problem, I always do Hey Chance part. So the body cross, that's Hey Chance. Oh my God, I hate that I like that, boy. It's not right. It really isn't right. Okay, so it's just not right. Okay, so again, the first and second verse and the first and second chorus sound exactly the same, but let's go forward and get to the point in the song where it completely changes. And their ad-libs are cute too. Oh no, my heart don't want it. Y'all doing the most. I just think the boy is really, really cute. It just disturbs me that he's a boy. Transition. Ad-libs is nice. These changes, when you're watching the video, you don't realize that they're actually happening. You just know that there's a shift. You don't know that it sounds like this. You don't know that all of a sudden they went from hit drums and 808s to live instrumentation, only to go right back. And now we're back in what's familiar. So although the song is really, really long, although it's really long, there's some very interesting things that happen towards the end of it without any doubt. But you can't think of this instrumental without considering the magic of the video. You can't, just like EXO's Monster, you can't really snatch away the song from the choreography. And that's what makes it a good production moment. Obviously, I'm definitely going to be hitting this in my Great Moments in Choreography breakdown, because some of the stuff that happens in that dance is, oh my God, it's insane. All right, it's 9:13, so I have two other honorable mentions that I want to share with you before we close everything up. If you are enjoying yourself at this time, please share some emojis in the comments. I see a lot of cherry bombs, and that's very exciting. While you all are doing that, I'm going to scroll up and see where we left off with some of the comments. I'm not going to read as many as this time, because I want to get the other songs going. Excuse me. Almost finished. Almost finished. Do. Yeah. Okay, got that queued up. Why am I getting Missy Elliott vibes from this? Because Missy changed her sound completely over the past year, so this could have fallen into that pocket. And of course, some of these songs are written for some people and end up actually going to other artists. So you never know. It might have been something that was for her. After all, the producer does work with American artists. Everybody talking about Just Steak Face and her meltdown. I'm getting such a 90s hip hop feel at the beginning. Definitely. A lot of people are discussing the changes with the NCT lineup. This is not necessarily confirmed, but this is speculative. The beginning of Cherry Bomb reminds me of them Franchise Boys. Throwback! That beat drop like bomb, bomb, bomb. Johnny probably had Just Shook completely and utterly. Amazing. I'm doing the stank face again, listening to Cherry Bomb. You was perfect already, though. 7 Cents was the bop. We need that vlog from NCT 127 Apple performance. I saw your Twitter post. Eventually, we'll get our vlogs done. Hers will be more detailed than mine because she was sitting right in the front. I was off to the side, but you can hear me holler out, fuck shit up at one point. So, yeah. Twerk team assemble. Johnny left everyone shook. That beat, it almost sounds like when you blow on a half-empty water bottle. I like doing that. And beat is disgusting. Oh, my God. There's an actual clap. I never heard it. I'm sure you didn't, Jessica. I thought it was just me that heard the clap. I knew it was there. How did you not hear that? Why am I getting Missy Elliott vibes? We already read that. I didn't hear the clap. I knew I've been hearing a clap. I'm so not crazy. One of the beats where if you go making a stank face while you bopping your head. Yes, that's it. Yeah, it does sound like Missy Timberland vibes. The infant that always gets you. It's okay. I don't have infants to get me. This is a new phenomenon, y'all. Like, don't be trying to squeeze me in there with some of y'all who like magnates. I don't like men younger than me ever in life. So I'm very, very particular about dismissing them. Them and male Geminis don't make it far in my world. But it's something about Hey Chan. I just don't know what to do about it. Okay. Let's see. Hey Chan is most certainly not right because he's a fetus. Does Cherry Bomb give off nerd feels to anyone else? It definitely does. It definitely got a nerd feel. Not so much the Neptune, but a nerd feel. This song is everything. If Taeyong doesn't calm his ass down. Do Young Taeyo vocals, gorgeous moment. I'm literally crying. All right. So 2 songs that I want to expose you to, brand new. She never likes magnates. Never even looks at them. No, I don't. Like, because what? You're a child. What do I do with you? You're a kid. What do I do with you? What do I do with you? Take you to a PG-13 movie? Be the reason you can get to a rated R? Let's not. All right. So we're going to go over to the land of feel-good music, a.k.a. the world of Tiger JK and Yumi Ray, their whole camp, their label. Recently, meaning less than 24 hours ago, they released an album called Feel Good Music. It's compilation of all of the artists that are on the label. I personally love Juno Flow. I was a fan of him before he got signed and became major. And there's some other artists on the label that I do not know anything about. But what I do know is there is a particular song that you absolutely, positively must hear. And that's because Feel Good Music believes in giving these artists the platform to be able to sing in whatever language they want. So we're gonna play a song called Circle, and it's by an artist called Marshall. Marshall's name is spelled MRSHLL, and I am looking forward to sharing this song with you as soon as I find it, because I had it pulled up. Oh, what did I do with it? How do you just misplace an entire song, child of God? All right. I'm going to find it. While I'm looking for it, I guess I can go back up and see what y'all were saying. How do you misplace a song? Oh, you're such a dork. Okay. Let's see. A change must come someday. Not in this world. Not over here. Me too. I stay away from the babies. I was referencing you, just assuming it may run in the family and all. Half sisters, not whole. Here's one of those hidden magnates they like nowadays because I'm old. As she aggressively fans herself, I got sweat dripping all down my back from getting hyped from the previous song. Hey Chan, snatch my edges. Just as the fetus finder. See, I can't. Like, Look at his face. Absolutely nothing. I'm dying. A PG-13 movie dies, bruh. Infant magnet, fetus finder. I'm crying. Yes, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, I'm dead. PG-13 movie on the floor. Oh, you mean right, oh my Lord, my K-pop bill is rising. The ultimate power couple. I'm broke for real. Fetus finder, y'all gonna do me like that? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Did they take the song down while I've been like living, breathing, and existing? Because I'm like, why would you do this? I was just listening to the song before I started the live stream because y'all needed to hear it. Like, it's wonderful. I'm gonna be so hurt. Why would you get rid of the song? I don't understand. Okay, one more search. And if I can't find it, I will just simply tell you all that you need to seek the song out on your own. All right. Not right now. My phone is ringing and I'm streaming. They took the song down. I feel some type of way. Why? Why? Let's see if I can find it this way. Because y'all need to hear this. I can't accept it. Well, fine then. The song is gone, and I have an attitude problem about it. Wow. The song is taken down. However, if you can find it either on SoundCloud or on a purchase or on Spotify, the song again is called Circle, and it's by the artist named Marshall. Marshall. The song is predominantly in English, if not all the way in English, but the production on it is amazing. It sounds very, very cool. So that's one of my honorable mentions. The other honorable mention that I want to acknowledge is from the ladies of Luna. Now, if you don't know who Luna is a pre-debut 12-member girl group, and they will not debut until October of this year. So once a month, they have rolled out a teaser and promo and a video for an individual member. So they started October 2016. They are from Polaris Entertainment, actually a subsidiary of it. The subsidiary is Blockberry Creative, not Blackberry, but Block. So Blockberry Creative, which is a subsidiary of Polaris Entertainment. Luna is really, really good. And although there have been several songs already beforehand, Kim Lip's Eclipse is a good jam. Like, I really like it. It's got a real grown woman vibe to it. But the song that I want you to pay attention to is Singing in the Rain. And that's the one that just came out a few days ago. Luna, Singing in the Rain. The video is nice. Each video has its own color with it because each member represents a different color. So Kim Lip was red, and Jin Soul, who does the song Singing in the Rain, she's a purplish blue. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. Dooby. And yes, it will be 12 members in the group. Trisha was like, I didn't know. It will be 12. Luna is fascinating. I love the idea of it all. I love the way that they're rolling them out. They give each member a solo off rip. I love that. Let's see. I'll go ahead and pull up this version of it.
Hey boy, I've been thinking about us. 점점 더 깊어지는 밤의 노래는 나도 멈출 수 없어 out of control. 어디부터가 시작인지 모른대도 밤을 물들여 소리를 따라 달려가는 너와 나 뒤따라가 깊이 벗어가는 빈이 빠져들어 비정처럼 순간의 공기에 짙어져가 hey 짙어져가 너와 나의 모든 게 다 낮에 태양을 숨고 어린 채로 지금 난 여기 뜨거운 채로 너와
It's definitely a pop song.
Singing in the rain. Singing in the rain.
I'm not going to play play all of it because some of you don't fool with female groups. And my reasoning is, what's wrong with you? There are some amazing songs out here. So I gave you a sampling of that, but let's go back to Kim Litz because that's a jam too. These are the first two songs that have come out back to back from Luna where they're in the same pocket. So we're going to do Kim Litz. Her song is called Ecstasy. I'm sorry, not Ecstasy. Bleh. Eclipse. Where am I going? So her song is called Eclipse, and it's a jam too. So let's go ahead and jump into that.
It's just me. Cause baby, I just got this feeling. 내가 really foxy, 내가 와 follow me. 가슴 속에 떨리는 숨 막히고 hey baby 아무도 모르겠어 자꾸 네 눈빛들이 날 설레게 하는 것 같아 한순간에 딱 힘이 풀려 하얀 숨소리 끝없이 퍼져가는 걸 꿈에 들린 달콤한 목소리 돌아가 시작했어 이끌림 가려진 그림자서 너와 내가 마주한 곳 운명 속에서 일어나 서로가 이끌림 밤들이 밝히는 날 좀 더 가까이 다가와 This is Eclipse 눈을 얘기했더니 계속 함께 하지마 지금부터 Eclipse It's just me.
That's definitely in my vibe for those of you who listen to my music. That's definitely in there. So again, the songs that we looked at this evening are BTS Jimin Lie, EXO Monster, NCT 127 Cherry Bomb. I mentioned Feel Good Music's Marshall Circle, and some of you have already found it on SoundCloud and Spotify, and y'all are losing it. I told you the song is a jam. And then two members from Luna, Luna Jinso with Singing in the Rain, and then Luna Kim Litz with Eclipse. Let me just see if I can pull it up on my own for you all. The SoundCloud. No, yeah. I usually don't use it from my tablet, so let me go over to my phone. One moment, because I just want y'all to hear Circle. It's beautiful. No, my phone about to die. Oh, Alexis, that's okay. You can always watch this later. Let's see. So we're gonna go to Marshall Circle. Yes, somebody was kind enough to put it on here. Here we are.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No matter whatever I try, just seems like a deja vu. And strangely, as I start thinking it'll be okay, that my
very smooth groove. It's gonna change on us a little bit at the chorus.
Tells me down, cold shower on the ground. Welcome back to square one. One trip, and I become one trip, and I see the world heading over falling off the edge. I'm falling off the edge, so I can reach for something more. Walking circles, I'm from the eyes, I'm the video before. Walking circles, I heard you like that, doing this shit no more. Let me say, there may be complicated. I don't want to get in circles. No one any trouble. Give it that go up a level. I don't want to get in circles.
Yes, I'm not gonna play all of it because if it was taken off of YouTube, there's a reason for that, which probably means this doggone video go get blocked. You watch, but At least you had that experience. It's called Circle, and the artist name is Marshall, and it's Mrshll, no A, Mrshll. That is Marshall. So that's the music in this K-pop mix that I wanted to go over. It's been a while since we've done a Great Moments in Production and Delivery with mixed music. It's been a very long time. And I really wasn't planning on doing this because the next Great Moments in Production and Delivery is none other than my beloved 21, and that is next month. I have not scheduled the date just yet, but it is coming. So, Megwalas, I hope you had a very enjoyable experience. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you learned some things. You can catch me on Twitter if you want to talk about it a little bit more, or wait till this video posts itself, and then you can leave some comments in the description below. The next thing that you'll get from my channel is a little bit more music, as well as the overload of Here's a Letters that you all been waiting for. That would be Shiny Junghyun, Got 7JB, Got 7 Jackson, and I got a few more up my sleeve. So it's going to be a fun little evening, all right? Thank you all so much for your support and stopping in. I truly enjoy doing these with you all right? Bye, y'all.